Alrighty, so we're rocking the Intex K2 Challenger. Just got it yesterday, delivered to my door. So let's see what it's all about then, eh? Tide is flowing inwards, which looks good. Let's see if this baby has enough air in it. Maybe a bit more air. Righto, so felt like I needed to add a bit more air in this thing. So hopefully now it'll feel okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah, so I'm about 92 kgs and yeah, it just felt like it was a little creased or, you know, sort of bendy at the bum side. So let's see what this thing's all about. Oh, I didn't put my skeg on and I didn't bring my skeg. Idiot. Oh, I knew I left something at home. Alright, so we're going skegless today. Now if you want to look where the skeg goes, slots in there. Anyway, see how we go without the skeg. Remember to bring the skeg, people. Luckily this is nice and calm, flat water. You can see now, you get caught up in a bit of the, what is this, a bit of turbulence? Spins it around. So we just take it nice and easy. Alright, there we go. Bloody beautiful out on the Onca. So anyway, I scored this thing for like 229 bucks out on eBay. Yeah, because I thought about, you know, getting back into kayaking. I've got an old fiberglass one, but it's really heavy, and it's I don't have roof racks at the moment. So I thought I'll just give this thing a bit of a crack. Being inflatable, I can pack it down and stick it in the back of the XV. Yeah, so it's without the skeg, you can sort of feel how floaty it is as far as not tracking super straight. You just get a bit of a breeze on, or you know, momentum going the wrong way, and you just sort of loop out. It's rated as 2-person for 180 kilos in total load. Yeah, bit of fun. Doesn't have any footrests. I guess you could rig something up, considering there's a little strip of Velcro on the front here, which is for the other seat to hook into. And we can see that there, just down here. I reckon it'd be tough going with 2 people in there. I mean, if you're both paddling, it's probably not so bad. But I know with the wife, she's got a bit of a shoulder injury at the moment, and she wouldn't be doing too much paddling. You can see there's certain spots here in the river where the sort of turbulence tends to get stirred up. It's interesting. Yeah, it can get a hold of your boat without the skeg on it and send it in a spiral. Yes, got to bring the skeg. Skeg an idiot. But you know, other than that, it's not too bad. I'm guessing out in Happy Valley, you wouldn't find too much turbulence unless you're around near the aerators. Yeah, you can feel it here. You can just see it in the water, and you can just feel how it wants to grab hold of the boat and twist it around. Yeah, so remember to bring your skeg, kids, when you're using your inflatable, especially because of the lightweight body and width. They're a little bit wider than your normal kayak. Oh, see, it's just spinning me around. Doesn't want to track real straight. The current is sort of creating a little bit of turbulence around the bends and in certain spots. So you end up looping out every now and again. But anyway, I thought I'd come down to the Onca here first because it's a bit more scenic. You know, it's a bit more of a, I suppose you could call it a trail ride. You know, you're going along a bit of a river, whereas in the reservoir you just sort of pedal around in circles, going around the edge and whatever, and it's pretty busy there at the moment. There's It's only been open for a week or so, and people are flooding in, mate, especially now with the holidays. But yeah, beautiful morning down here. No wind, very light wind. Let's go straight, there we go. And yes, I think I'll give it a crack down here in the Onca. Salt water as well, it's a little bit more buoyant than the fresh water. We're tracking left again, let's steer this thing around, here we go. Bloody nice down here though, I like coming down here on the bike. It's nice calm water. Yeah, she's not a real deep river, you can see the bottom here, it's probably only about 6 foot. A lot of parts where you're going in about 2 foot. Oh, I can see some decent sized fish down there, mate. Oh yeah. They look like they're about 1 foot long, whatever they were. Maybe like they were flatheads or something. It's like a little brim there. Oh, nice. Yeah, so a fishing kayak would ultimately be the end goal, I reckon. I just started doing some fishing again too. Went down to the Happy Valley Reservoir there, you would have seen in my other video. Caught a Murray cod on a bit of cheese. I do want to catch them on some lures because I reckon that'll just be a bit more sporting, you know. Feels like you're cheating with the cheese. So to be honest, it's not too bad even without the skeg. I know my old fiberglass canoe kayak doesn't have a skeg, and a lot of them you see, especially the hard shell ones, they don't have skegs on them anyway. So yeah, I guess they just really do help with the tracking of these lightweight inflatables. So this is probably the cheapest 2-man sized inflatable kayak that I could find on eBay that was of a decent quality, that I could find some decent reviews on. There was an English chap who did a nice review. There's a nice brim that just went past then, and he's had his for 2 years. He just rides around the canals and the waterways in England, and yeah, he said he loves it. Been faultless, you reckon? A couple of other reviews, American ones and whatnot. So I thought, yeah, why not? Give it a crack. Oh, you can see the brim around here, eh? Just in the shallows. Yeah, it'd be nice to get a little fishing kayak and then just sort of like troll along here, you know, with some of those little bibbed lures that just sort of sit under the water a bit, although you don't want one that goes too deep here. Seaford to Adelaide. Adelaide to Seaford. Soon to be Aldinga, with any luck. Definitely need a rail line down there. That road just gets congested. Something shocking. Let's have a look over here. I just want to check something. See if we can just land over here and hit some sand. You can feel the current a little bit closer to the edge here. Just wanting to pick you up a bit. Yeah, let's have a look here for a minute. Alright, let's have a squeeze here for a minute. See how everything's going. Bit of water there in the bum. Oh no, I don't think this one does have a drain plug. No, it doesn't. There's a little spot here you might recognise. Come riding along here. Beautiful. So there she is anyway, mate. Intex Challenger K2. So far so good. It's about 3.6 metres long. And yeah, not too bad. Just when I'm sitting in it, with my weight, 92 odd kilos, there's a bit of a crease going on just there, obviously with the body weight. I don't know if I can really bring my seat any more forward back there because there's a bit of Velcro that the seat sits on, and it's yeah, you sort of want it up against the back here so you've got a bit of a support anyway. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's not that bendy when I think of it. You try and, you know, I mean, it's, yeah, reasonably bloody sturdy. It's nice to actually enjoy this at an even slower pace. You know, just when you're on the bikes, you're sort of 20, 25, 30 odd k's an hour. But on this thing, just orderly. Alright, so what I've done is I've pulled over and readjusted my seat. I let a bit of air out of the bottom cushion and I slid the seat forward just a tad, few centimetres, and then adjusted the straps. And yeah, I seem to be sitting a lot better inside the boat now. It felt like I was sitting up too high before. It feels a bit more comfortable, I think. Yeah, I felt like I was sitting in, you know, sort of like one way or the other, a little bit skew with, but I feel pretty square on now. So, yep, it's these little adjustments that, you know, you come to find as you use it. I've been in the craft now for about 2 hours and 11 minutes. I've only done 8.68 kilometres. Spent a bit of that time spinning around in circles. Not too bad. I mean, I'm not sitting there spinning in circles, but every now and again, you know, you just sort of, if you stop paddling especially, I don't know how that would go if I had the skeg in there, whether it would sort of stop that. But yeah, as soon as there's a bit of wind as well, you know, it's easily sort of turned around and all that sort of thing. So, but it's nice and calm just here. See all the fishies swimming around in the water. Sorry, only about 4 foot deep here. See how I'm spinning around already? I can turn around, you bastard. Get around there. I don't want to use my paddle to steer because it just slows me up. As I remember, make sure you bring your skeg. It was in the bloody bag the thing came with, and because I didn't bring the bag, I just sort of like half deflated it and folded it up, stuck it in the back of my car. Forgot all about the bastard. Because I had the thing inflated sitting in my garage overnight just to make sure there wasn't any leaks or anything. And you know, obviously you can't put the skeg on when you're lying on the concrete. So yes, don't forget the skeg. Almost back to the car. 2 hours and 40 minutes later. Still, it's a good way to spend the morning. Something different. Check out the HR Ute. Sounds wicked. Oh, well, there we go. Intex K2 Challenger. Maiden Voyage successful, even without the skeg. Alrighty. Oh, what are you doing, mate? Having a bit of a paddle, eh? Hello. So there we go, boys and girls.